If you want to be so insanely good at studying this year and excel in math, watch this video because I'm going to be giving you the full template. For some background, I wrote a book called Study Less, Score More 2 years ago, and it has gotten over 400 copies sold, where many parents and students actually give us amazing feedback on the study systems that I shared in the book. And I also run a math tuition center called A1 Math Academy 2 to 3 years now, and I've tutored personally over 200 to 300 students, and I've seen and witnessed how every single successful student who had done well in their exam study. And I'm going to be compiling every single thing that I learned in a framework that you can easily remember and apply to your own studies starting from today onwards. And I'm going to be linking each and every stage to an actionable step that I have taken so that you can see how it's being applied in real life. The 4 stages are as such. Number 1, make it obvious. Number 2, make it attractive. Number 3, make it easy. And number 4, make it repeatable. As long as you have these 4 elements inside your study system, I promise you, you will study 10 to 12 hours every single day without even realizing that time has passed, because you'll be so engrossed and enjoy what you do. Number 1 is to make it obvious. I'm going to be talking specifically in the context of my math tuition center because that is the most appropriate example. At my math tuition center, I have this thing called the Library of A1 Math Academy, where I literally compiled video lessons over the past 2 to 3 years for all basic concepts, question types, topical test papers and yearly test papers, and uploaded all of that into my own portal. So how do I make it obvious for my students to actually study? We actually get every single student of ours not only to create an account by themselves, but also we have an app. This mobile app, whether they log into their phone or whether they log into their desktop, right, they will immediately see the mobile app. This app icon actually serves as a visual cue, a visual reminder for them to go and practice their math. So a very easy way to actually apply this into your own studies would be to just fix a designated spot to study. Every single time you look at the study spot, that is your visual cue, your visual reminder that you need to be studying. And once that is set, it brings me on to the next step, which is make it attractive. If you can see something, but if it's not attractive enough to spark and motivation in you to go and do the action, you will not do it. And that is why for the library that I've created for my students, I have set a progress leveling up system. For every single chapter that my students access inside the library, there is a progress bar. And every single time they complete either a basic concept lesson or a test paper, or they watch finish a lecture, they can tick on the completed box, which will update their progress status. And at the end of the progress, when they complete it 100%, they will actually get a small certificate from us within the portal. It's by including such a small gamification feature inside our learning portal that incentivizes our students to actually use it more frequently, because it reminds them of the progress that they have started on and actually rewards them for studying, right, which is the feedback loop that we wanted to achieve. So how you can actually apply this for yourself in your own study would be to find a way to make it attractive, right? Make your own study space comfortable, study with a group of friends if that helps you, or just buy your favorite stationery, right? You just need to look forward to something to get the ball rolling. Which brings me on to the third step, make it easy. In order for my students to access the lessons in the library, it just takes them a couple of clicks. All they need to do is to find the chapter that they want to study, choose whether they want to study the basic concepts or practice the questions, and click on the respective content and immediately start doing their practice. It takes them only 3 clicks to get to where they want to be, and they can immediately start studying in lesser than 1 minute of entering the app. And they can immediately start studying in less than 10 seconds upon entering the app. Because we have such an organized system inside our library, it makes things super easy for our students to actually go and access it and start learning. And one thing that you can do for yourself and learn from this would be to plan out what you want to study the day before and make sure that every single material that you want is on the table so that you can immediately start doing your work once you reach your study table. And the last step of this system would be to make it repeatable. Again, inside my learning portal, I have topical test papers and yearly test papers that my team at A1 Math Academy has set for our students. Every single topic has a topical test paper that subscribers of the library can download, do, and send to us to mark, and we'll return it within 24 working hours. This makes the whole learning process very, very repeatable, because once you do the paper, you'll get feedback really quickly, which helps you in your next chapter, or if you want to relearn the subject, or if you want to relearn the chapter, you have some sort of feedback to work around with. And once a student actually goes through these feedback loops many times, that's how they get good at math. It's because they do something, they get feedback, they do better the next time, and they actually improve just so slightly. How you can actually do this for yourself in your own study context would be to get someone to mark your papers more frequently, because the only way to improve, the only way to learn is to learn from feedback. So if you're still watching this video, I have the perfect system laid out already called the Library of A1 Math Academy if you're looking to improve your math grades. If you want a demo link to see exactly how the library works and more information on how the price system works and all the resources and all the support that you will be getting, just need to WhatsApp this number over here, the word library, and I'll send more details to you over there. And with that said, thanks for watching, and I look forward to having a chat with you on WhatsApp.